The wait for the race for the sky is almost over and media day is upon us. So let's take a trip to the Rock and Roller Coast and catch up on some of the happenings from Top Thrill 2 Media Day.
Ghoster Coasters, everybody. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and a huge shout out goes to our Coaster Ghost and producers of the channel and CP Coaster Lover for helping put this coverage of the media day together today. If you guys want to be part of the documentary coming out May 3rd, Race for the Sky, be sure to join our memberships page today. The link will be down below in the description. You'll forever have your name etched into the documentary and get cool shout outs in every video, plus more member perks. Onto the skyline at Cedar Point.
First things first, the Media Day event began very early today before the sun had risen, and the breathtaking shots of Top Thrill 2 were fully on display this morning. Through the eerie cold fog of the night came Top Thrill 2 appearing in the skyline like a beacon for miles away. The lighting package for the spike looks absolutely incredible. The skyline forever changed, but the nighttime views are going to be something so special to see racing up that spike and seeing all the new lit up signs on the Midway. The ride feels very fresh and has some of the nicest theming elements on the Midway that we've seen come from Cedar Point.
The ride features 3 launches at speeds of 74 miles an hour, 101 miles an hour backwards, and of course 120 miles an hour forwards as you make your final trek over the top hat. With a new 420-foot spike, Cedar Point now has the first strata coaster ever and the first park with 2 strata structures on a coaster, and that's pretty nifty stuff if you ask us. Breaking barriers and being the first is something Cedar Point is known for, and the innovation mixed with Zamperla's take on Top Thrill 2 make a perfect match for the new skyline-changing edition. Guests can expect a race for the sky and that coveted rollback everyone wished they had gotten before. And hey, we've still yet to see it do a double rollback, so fingers crossed that we get the first 5 launch sequence on Top Thrill 2.
In addition to the cool signs and lighting packages, we see cool designs on the walkway as well with checkered racing flags as you approach the Top Thrill 2 Midway. And yes, Power Tower matches with new signs and a new paint scheme. We got confirmation that Ready to Go was playing in the station again, and that's good news for all enthusiasts who were eagerly anticipating the song returning. Baby, I'm ready to go again. The Midway was coursing with energy and music throughout, giving guests an added layer of anticipation as they get ready to board for their race for the sky on Top Thrill 2.
As far as the ride experience, guests have been raving about the backwards launch all morning and afternoon, giving pass holder previews an added layer of excitement before we get there and take our first rides. Media Day was fully underway and guests were finally getting to board the coaster for the first time in over 2 years. Reimagined, a new Zamperla coaster, 420-foot spike, all coming together in one big sigh of thank you. The day is finally here for everyone. Opening day is racing towards us. Do you guys have your race gear ready?
The new lighting system and sound system for the launch sequence sounded amazing from the video shared, and we can't wait to experience that feeling again. My one question is, why did they add 5 lights to the new launch sequence, but keep the spike at 4? Should have matched those up, but nonetheless, the new launch tree looks amazing, and the ride itself looks wonderful, all lit up in the early hours. A new launch sequence was expected with the transition from hydraulic launch to LSMs, and guests can look forward to a new launch sound as well before being propelled forward on the first launch.
Some things we noticed watching back the footage of the coaster is that it gets pretty high up on the spike with guests on the train, nearly reaching the white part of the spike on numerous runs, which is pretty exciting. If you didn't already know, you'll be higher than Millennium Force on the spike, and that moment of weightlessness is going to feel like forever, followed up by an insane head chopper as you race by the station, which guests have said is a super cool experience from inside the station waiting and of course on the ride as well.
The world is ready, the race for the sky is on, and we've had you guys covered for the past 2 years with everything Top Thrill Dragster to Top Thrill 2. So be sure to join our channel today. Hit subscribe, become a member, and come along for this journey from Top Thrill Dragster, a problematic coaster for the park, to Top Thrill 2, the newly reimagined thrill coaster taking over the Cedar Point skyline. Time will tell if the ride is more reliable. But guests were riding in frigid temperatures today and said the ride seemed to function fantastic, meaning more uptime and potential to get on this world-class coaster.
As fast as the sun rose over the park, the media attendees took on the peninsula, awaiting a thrill of a lifetime. The first guest to actually get to board the coaster after nearly 2 years standing but not operating. A ton of excitement coursing throughout the air, and thousands of eager fans of Cedar Point waiting at home for the chance to get their boarding pass for Top Thrill 2. All lit up, reimagined, and ready to go. So the only question that remains is, are you ready to go on your race for the sky as Media Day comes to an end, and the park prepares for pass holder previews on April 28th and 30th, along with opening day on May 4th, 2024. A part of history is coming to a close and a new chapter is beginning for the park, and we can't wait to share in that story with all of you.
As always, thanks for being a part of our spooky community.
And for Coaster Ghostin' with Ghoster Coasters. Have a Six Flags Day, everybody.
At America's Rockin' Roller Coast, are you ready to be yeeted?
For your race for the sky on Top Thrill 2. Woo!